In this video, we are going to create the project, our demo project. But before we do that, let me show you the Spring Lemon GitHub repository page. This one is that, and in this we have the documentation and resources section, in which we have the getting started guide, and this is the book we shall be referring to when going through this video tutorial. So let's go to the book. And here, before we read this book online, I would recommend you to subscribe to this book, because Spring Lemon is a very active project, and so the getting started guide will be changing rapidly, and so you subscribe to that, and then let's go and read it online. This is the introduction page, in which you will find a link to a demo application which will be quite similar to the one that we are going to develop, and so you can refer to that. And then this is a AngularJS front-end application which can be used to test out the demo application that we are going to develop. And let me tell you that any questions you have related to Spring Lemon or related to any book like this getting started guide or this video tutorial or any sample application related to Spring Lemon, anything related to Spring Lemon, you should ask at stackoverflow.com, and don't forget to use the Spring Lemon tag there, and avoid asking questions anywhere else, like here in this Udemy forum or in any other forum, because we want to maintain Stack Overflow as a central place to ask questions and how to guides and all, because those can be searched and referred to. And if you are sure that it's an issue or it's a bug with Spring Lemon or this book or this tutorial, then please submit an issue at the GitHub repository. And if you want training and or professional help, then you can contact naturalprogrammer.com. So let's now go ahead and create the project. I'm going to use Spring Tool Suite and the Spring Starter project wizard, in which let me feed the name as Lemon Demo. Type can be Maven, packaging jar, Java version 1.8, language Java. Let me feed the group as something. Let's copy from our guide. Okay, so I have copied these fields from our guide, and then let's click on next. Here the boot version should be at least 1.3, and the dependencies, let's check our guide to select the dependencies. Security, DevTools optionally, JPA, MySQL or HSQL database, mail and web. So let's go ahead and select those. Security, web, DevTools, MySQL, mail, JPA. Okay, and then let's click on next and then finish. So the project is now created here, and if we look at the pom.xml, we see that we have got all the dependencies. Now, because we are going to use Spring Lemon needs a couple of other dependencies which we need to put here. So let's go to our book, and then these are the couple of other dependencies that we will need. Just copy these and paste it here. The first one is the Joda time, which is needed by our entity classes for recording the time when those were created or updated. And this is commons lang, which is needed for various utilities, string utils kind of purposes. So now the next thing would be to add the Spring Lemon dependency here. So let's do that as well. We can put this dependency there. Before we continue, we should check the latest release of Spring Lemon, and for that we can visit this URL. Yeah, 0.8.4 is the latest release, so we are fine. Now let me save. What we have just done is added the dependency in the pom.xml, but Spring Lemon is not yet in the central repository, and so it cannot be automatically pulled by Maven. And that's why what we need to do now is to check out Spring Lemon source code from GitHub as well. And why not we put that as a project in our workspace so that we can refer to the source code as well. So let's go ahead and do that. How to do that is given in our book, Getting Started book. Here, for doing that, we need to go to a command prompt, and then we need to clone that from our Spring Lemon repository. Let's do that. And you will need to have Git installed on your machine for this command to work. But if you do not have Git installed, I think you can download the source code from here. I have not tried it, but I think this should also work. We did this in our workspace folder, and this created a Spring Lemon directory here, and the source code of the project is now there. So let's now go to our workspace and import that. That is an existing Maven project. If we browse and go to the workspace and then Spring Lemon, and let's now import that. And now that it is imported, we can install it in our local Maven repository by using this debug as and Maven install command. Build success, and this should be enough to get us going. We have now created our project and we have installed Spring Lemon into our local Maven repository, but it will be better if we also refer to the Spring Lemon project from the build path of our demo application, because it will then be easy for us to debug and browse the source code of Spring Lemon from our demo application. So let's do that, and we are done. So in this video we created the demo application, and in the next video we are going to configure our application.